Okay?
I'm recording video and audio now.
That's fine.
Officer Russell, you're asking me to step out of the vehicle.
I am.
And I don't feel comfortable because you pulled me over for something totally different than that.
Okay. So, Jason, I'm asking you to step out to the front of your vehicle so you can stand away from your car.
And I don't consent to a search. You're trying to search my vehicle.
I'm not trying to search your vehicle.
You just said that you're having a canine unit coming down here.
Yep.
For what?
I've already told you.
You pulled me over for an inspection sticker.
Which you clearly don't have.
Which I'm within my 10 days of my registration to do it. I'm clearly within my rights to do it. I'm clearly within my rights to do that.
To
have 10 days to get one.
You do have 10 days.
Okay, I'm within it, so I'm free to go, right?
No.
Okay, am I under arrest?
You don't know.
Okay, so we're in a stalemate
You're
here.
temporarily detained while I do my investigation.
Investigation into what? My inspection sticker? What does a dog have to do with an inspection sticker?
Because I told you, we've gone through all of this many times.
Gone through what? Am I being arrested? Am I under arrest?
I never once said you were under arrest.
Okay, so why am I being asked to get out of the vehicle when I haven't violated any laws?
Did I ever once tell you you were under arrest?
I'm asking you a question.
Answer the question, Jason.
I don't have to answer your questions. I don't have to answer your questions, sir. I was traveling well within my rights, sir.
Yeah, and you drove past me. You don't have an inspection sticker.
But I am well within my rights to not have an inspection sticker in the first 10 days of renewal or registration. Under New Hampshire state law, I have 10 days to renew it.
10 days from the date it's due. Yep.
From the date it's due.
From the day it's due. Yep.
And when is that? What date is that we're talking about, officer? Why would I have to step out of the vehicle for that? I don't get it.
What's that?
Why would I have to step out of the vehicle because of my inspection sticker?
Well, when the police canine gets here, you are stepping from the car because that's what the canine officer is going to ask you to do.
I don't have to strictly just respond to your orders. If I'm under arrest...
You're not under arrest.
Okay, so then I don't comply. I don't comply with that. I'm not going to comply with your orders. There's no reason for it. We have no probable cause here whatsoever for me to get out of the vehicle because of an inspection sticker. Could I have somebody in charge come down here,
that's
please?
me.
Okay. So, I mean, can you explain to me the legalities of this?
Jason, I'm not explaining anything more to you because I've already...
So maybe you know more than I do. Maybe you know more than I do.
In this regards, I think I do.
Okay, well, I'm just simply protecting my rights, and I don't have to get out of the vehicle or consent to illegal searches. So, you have my ID and my registration, as you have shown on the video camera, and I'm not complying to what you're asking me to do because I'm not under arrest, right?
Nope.
Okay, so we're going to keep this civil. I'm not under arrest.
I've been civil the whole time.
Okay, well then why are you asking me to get out of my own vehicle?
Because I want you to stand up front.
It's not about what you want. It's not about what you want. It's not about what you want. It's about within the parameters of the law.
And I have a legal right to do so. There is case law that indicates I have the right to ask the driver of the vehicle to step from the car.
You didn't even have a right to pull me over.
Well,
no, because
I agree to disagree.
Because you have my registration and I have 10 days, and you could have clearly seen that by running my plate, and you would have known that I was within my 10 days, and you wouldn't have had probable cause to pull me over in the first place. So, Officer Russell, if we want to go back to case law, we can go back to case law, my friend. So you can play this game with, I'm going to get a dog and threaten you, Jason, threaten my position of power, and try to inconvenience my day because you want to abuse your power. And I'm not going to stand for that, because I'm well within my rights to not consent to illegal searches.
I haven't committed an illegal search.
No, and you're not gonna. I've been real polite to you, sir.
And And I've been polite to you.
And I'm really not trying to extend you or your department or myself in this matter on a Friday afternoon. It's been a nice day. And you don't have any reason to be harassing me. You're harassing me at this point. You're detaining me. For what?
Not harassing.
You're detaining me though. Am I under arrest or am I free to go? Am I free to go? Okay, you're not answering me, so I'm assuming with under my rights I'm free to go, right? Am I free to go? Am I under arrest, sir? Am I under arrest, sir? Can I speak to the supervisor, please? The shift supervisor. Am I under arrest, sir? I'm very.
Right here, sir. I'll get one of them's right here, okay?
I'm a little nervous here. You guys are just harassing me for no reason. Why? What's the reason for
I'll
this?
get one of the sergeants that you asked.
Am I free to go or am I under arrest?
At this moment, you're stopped.
I need to know. I need that question to be answered. I mean, I haven't done anything. I'm well within my rights to travel. I haven't done anything. I'm well within now. My registration's up to date. I'm well within my rights to be here driving. Am I under arrest, sir?
I told you 6 times no.
Okay, so I'm free to go.
No, you're temporarily detained while I conduct my investigation.
Investigation for what? Why were you called here, sir?
And we've gone over that several times.
Well, you were called here to investigate me, sir? That's why you have me on the side of the road here, because you called me to investigate me, right? Somebody called you to investigate me on the side of the road. Is that true, sir? Or did you take it upon yourself to sit here and impose on my rights and ask me to leave my vehicle and consent to an illegal search and seizure? Did you not do that, Officer Russell? Did you not do that? Sir, I'm asking you a question.
Yep, I'm gonna answer.
As a public servant, I'm asking you in your capacity as shift supervisor, right? Are you shift supervisor? Are you the shift supervisor, sir?
I am a supervisor on duty right now.
Okay, could I speak to the shift supervisor or commander? Because I feel as though my rights are being violated by you, and you're in a supervisor role, which doesn't make me feel comfortable, sir. I'm sitting here, traveling, well within my rights, and you have no reason to execute this harassment.
Okay. So Jason, we can agree to disagree.
Okay.
Okay. So.
I mean, it's an odd tact for you guys to take. It's very odd for you to take this tact. I don't get it. What's going on?
I don't understand what you're asking.
I'm asking you what's behind the scenes here. Maybe you can come up with an
There's
answer.
nothing behind the scenes, Jason.
No.
I was sitting at the intersection and you went by me. So
And you had no reason to pull me over, right, sir?
Negative.
Why? What did you have reason to pull me over for, sir?
Jason,
We're right here in the moment for the record, sir, because you're being recorded, audio and video.
I know I am. Man.
Okay.
That's fine.
So for the record, sir, why did you pull me over?
Jason, how many times have we gone over that?
Well, you haven't given me a valid reason yet, because I'm well within my rights
And I'm well within my rights to
to
stop.
travel and obey traffic laws and not be pulled over, harassed by people that abuse their power. I'm well within my rights to do that. My vehicle's within my 10 days of registration and renewal. I'm well within my rights to not have it inspected yet. Why would you have me out of the car, sir?
Jason, we've gone over that.
Well, either I'm under arrest, or I've violated a law, or you don't have the right to ask me that, sir. You can't just ask questions. It's not your right as a police officer. What's it going to take to conclude this matter today, Officer Russell? Any clue? Maybe a few phone calls? You into politics at all? Seems as though you are. Wielding your badge like this. Grown man. Bothering another grown man. For what reason do you harass me today, Mr. Russell? I've called you sir since you came up to me. But now you're being rude by trying to violate my rights. Asking me to get out of the car. And I said no to your consent to search because of my, what, supposed vehicle registration, which is valid and within my rights. So I'm dismissed. Am I free to go? I should be free to go now because you're not responding to me. And you're not, you know,
Jason, I'm trying to listen to my radio.
Yeah, well, your radio, there's nothing important going on, trust me. You're the big deal in town right now. For no reason.
What is it? Where?
That's our easy. Want to see if Ryan can handle it?
My lawyer's card, sir.
Okay, you can hold on to that for now.
Well, I'm not going to answer any more questions, but you can have this.
Fine.
Do you want this or no?
I'm all set.
Okay. What's the purpose of a canine coming here again, sir? For what? You haven't told me why yet.
Yeah, I have, Jason.
Okay. So when they detect nothing, then I'm free to go, right, sir?
Correct.
Correct? I'm free to go? I'm not under arrest if the canine doesn't detect
Jason?
your...
Jason, we've
Claims?
gone over this. Okay?
What's the dog's signal to detect something in the vehicle?
I'm not a trained canine handler.
Oh, no? But you were trained enough to make up this whole
As you can
thing.
see, the canine handler is here, okay?
Okay, and my lawyer's card's there, and I don't wish to answer any more questions.
I haven't asked you any more questions, so that's
Okay.
That's fine.
So I'd appreciate not to have my rights violated, asking me
Did you
to...
notify them they're on scene?
What are we doing here? What's this canine coming here for? This is so silly. Let's get on with it. We should just get this over with, right? Because what's the canine here for? Come on. What are we doing here? I'm gonna reach and turn my heat off. It's blasting on me. Don't we all just want to end our work week and go home? I mean, I don't get what the deal is. Is there a canine officer here? Is there a reason for this? Can we get it on with? Can we just get it over with here? I got stuff to do, man. I can't sit around and play this game with people. You guys are messing with people's lives. You can't do that. People have rights. You can't just go ask them to do whatever you want on a whim for no reason, just to harass them for some other reason. Why do you think he's really here, Mr. Russell? What do you think it's really about? What do you think it's really about? You do politics?
No, sir.
You're in the union. You do politics. You know that. You wouldn't be wearing a badge if you didn't. I'll tell you that. We all know that. So, Mr. Russell's playing a game of politics. Am I under arrest? What's my status right now? Because I haven't committed a crime. So, I'm not under arrest. So what am I right now? Just being harassed? Is that the definition you're giving it? Or what definition do you have? From you go to law school?
I'm just waiting for him to finish the stop, sir.
I know, but what status am I in? My life right here. What status is my life in right now? Harassment? Because we're not under any legal circumstances. I'm not under arrest. I haven't broken any laws or been accused of breaking any laws. So why are we here again? There's no reason to pull my vehicle or tag over.
Officer, Russell made the stop, sir, and I'm just here assisting, so you have to talk to him about that.
Yeah, that's in your best interest. Thank you for being diplomatic, at least, I guess. Unlike Mr. Russell. Where's this trained expert? We need him. What's the meeting about? You don't have any right to detain me here. You can't do this forever. You gotta hurry this up. There's no reason to stop. You already told me you have on video camera. You have a K9 unit here. So if you need to search or sniff or do whatever the heck you can do with your canines, get it on with. Do it. Let's go. Get it over with so I can finish my day. I'm not sitting out here. I'm not out here harassing other people. This is aggravating. This is annoying. This is harassment. And I want to speak to somebody that's really in charge, not Mr. Russell, because he has violated my rights already today, and he no longer has control over the situation. So I want his superior now.
Okay.
Because he can't act in an official capacity after he violates my rights. He has no explanation for this. This is all just based off of nothing. It's pure harassment.
I will, so just wait a second. I know they're talking about
No, you just play a part, a standby for people violating other people's rights. Because that's what you guys chose to do as a job, is come out here and harass citizens. They pay taxes, provide jobs to people, go out and mind their own business, and you come out here and harass them. You saw that my truck just got registered. I don't need an inspection sticker. Done. There's no need for anything else. This is this is ludicrous. Ludicrous. Is this what you do to every stop? Every little old lady that you stop because the tail light's out? You take her out of the car and ask her to sit on the side of the road in the winter and search her car? Just cause? No, that's not protocol. You can't just do that to everybody. We have rights. You can't just do that. I didn't consent to a search because I have to go to an appointment. I don't have time for it. Why are you asking me for a search anyways when I'm getting pulled over for renewing my car and paying the town taxes? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are getting a lot of overtime with all the tree work in town. Can't make a living out here. K9 officer sitting right there. It looks like Portsmouth PD, just casually hanging out, just blocking traffic right at a dangerous busy intersection. So you're causing a potential accident right here, so that scene's not safe. This is the worst intersection probably in the county, right? And you guys are gonna just block it up right here. Yeah, great. So maybe you guys need a new traffic safety officer, if you have one. You got 4 cops in this town. Not too polite, Mr. Russell. Not too polite. Come on, man. It's just a game now. You guys are just playing a game. Same, right? You know it. You can't say it with a straight face that you're not playing a game right now. So it looks like we have a sergeant talking to some other deputy. Well, no, Portsmouth Police K9, sorry. So we're 26 minutes since his effective claim of nothing and waiting for Portsmouth PD to travel time from Portsmouth down to Northampton. Still delaying traffic, causing a scene, about to cause an accident. Not safe for the public. 4 cops, nobody's even waving anybody by. Unbelievable. My lawyer's card right here visible. There's one outside the window right there. Refused to get out of the car because there was no reason given to me. I'm not under arrest, but I'm not free to go. I'm in between. So the story is being made up right now behind us, and there's no reason for the delay. They're both officers that can do the stop and effect their search, illegal search and seizure, are right there, and they're not doing it. So maybe the work standards around here aren't too good, huh? There's no hold up here. This is a very simple traffic stop. You worked at any other departments? I mean, this is not a big deal here. This is like, do it, be done, let's go. Move on with your night. Go protect the community. Come on. It's not what your job is, to come out here and harass people. Extensively. 27 minutes now, waiting, stalling, just sitting here stalling, talking. Officer Russell, I suggest you do your job if I'm not under arrest. Why are we waiting? What are we doing? Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sergeant, come on, let's... what you guys do at your shift, huh? Shitty way to make a living, man. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of honest work out there. You guys don't have to come out here and do this. And at least if you're gonna do it, learn how to do it. Like all the respectable police officers out there. Do your job, do it quick, do it efficient, do it good, do it by the book. 30-minute wait for no reason. Canine officers here. We already waited for another jurisdiction to send an officer and divert their resources. Put the public safety at risk at the worst intersection around. And we gave him a brass badge. Jeez, man. Not playing by the rules, man. Not cool. Not in this town, not in any town. Ruining America, man. Can't just do this shit.